In the last few videos, we have been talking about the role of a DPO for an organization. In this video, we are going to see how is he similar or different from a privacy program manager. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you daily see new content on data privacy. So let's talk about the role of a privacy program manager. There are a few key points that a privacy program manager is responsible for. He is the one who is defining the privacy obligations for his organization. He is identifying and mitigating any privacy related risks that the organization has. He is identifying the policies for personal data management, and he is revising and implementing those policies for his organization. He is the one who is doing the positive privacy practices in the organization. He has to meet that role of implementing the privacy practices for the organization. He has to drive and embed a privacy oriented culture, so his role has some bit of employee training and awareness also involved in it. Is he same as a DPO? No, he cannot be same as a DPO. A DPO is a much senior role and has much more obligations to handle than just a privacy program manager. You need a DPO for a particular size of a company, whereas privacy program manager is not a legal role. DPO has statutory duties and he has to handle with the regulators, liaison with them, respond to their queries, conduct the assessments as suggested or recommended by the regulators for that particular compliance, whereas the privacy program manager only manages day-to-day operations and helps implement the policies of related to privacy, the policies as well as the procedures which are related to privacy. He is the implementer basically. The DPO is the chief strategist and outside world coordinator, and privacy program manager is the on-grounds implementer for the organization. Maybe in some sizes of organizations you might end up seeing a single person doing both the roles but being called DPO because of the legal requirement, and maybe in some organizations you have a DPO and privacy program managers for respective locations or multiple offices, even if they are within the same country, but there are large offices of say 1,000 people per office kind of things, then you might need privacy program manager to handle the personal information within that organization, especially if you are handling too much of sensitive information. So the roles can be sometimes overlapping depending on the size of the organization. They can go up and down, but the key issue is that if your organization qualifies to be under that particular regulation and the requirement of a DPO, then having a DPO is a must, which is a legal requirement, right? So that's about PPM focusing on operational and strategic implementation. Apart from that, DPO is an independent role. He cannot be influenced by anyone in the organization, and he has to work independently and talk only with the senior management. He has to liaison with other department heads, but he has to report only to the senior management. Where privacy program management is more of a managerial operational role, and he might be reporting to any other manager, maybe again depending on the size of the organization to the senior most management, but officially or logically he can report to other managers also. DPO is a strategic role and privacy program manager is an operational role. DPO needs to have knowledge of law practices, legal knowledge, right? Experience in handling legal things, while of course having some knowledge of IT and security and all those things. Privacy program manager is a project manager who is implementing the project of privacy laid down by the DPO, ensuring that privacy obligations are met so that the DPO is able to handle them with the regulators as well. That's what the difference between a privacy program manager's role and a DPO's role. I hope you like my content. Please press like and bell icon. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not already done that, and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.